Hi everybody, welcome to episode 15. It's been a really good journey from 1 to 15, I suppose. Didn't think we'd make it this far, and certainly didn't think we'd get the following, so I just want to say thank you to everybody who's took the time to like, subscribe and share our page. Obviously we couldn't do it without the people watching it and sharing it. We're just on the 2,289 subscribers as we're recording this. Hopefully by the time this comes out next week, who knows, could be next to 3,000 subscribers. That'd be really nice. Just a reminder, we're going to give away that little Fiat Panda 100 horsepower when we get to 10,000 subscribers. This week we're going to have a walk around the garage, see what's been happening. Caught us sort of towards the end of the day. We were going to be doing something yesterday, but the garage was so busy we ended up putting off to today, so on and so forth, and now it's 4 o'clock on Friday, so I've walked around the garage to see what's happening. We'll go down here first. This Vauxhall in here for a head gasket. So we've got a quick look in there. The cylinder head's been removed. Andy's took it off, ready to go and get skimmed. There's the head gasket there. So that's actually blown between the water jacket and the cylinder. I can see straight away it's going to be that cylinder there. Because those valves are all nice and clean. They've been obviously hot pressure washed off that coolant coming through. Another head gasket job here could end up being an engine. So as soon as you put the water in to the cooling system on this one, it's actually filling the cylinder up hydraulically in the engine. So either a massive failure of a gasket or a problem with the block or the cylinder head. This is just randomly parked in the middle of the workshop. Not sure what that is. But S-Class here, really nice old big bus. This is S-Class L. Plenty of room in the back of there. This is in for a water leak in an MOT. So the water leak was actually the water pump that collapsed. That's all been done. Callum sorted that for this morning. Now it's just getting in for its MOT. This is the Porsche. So you've seen on the last episode, this was getting the new engine in, or the second-hand engine in. This is all done now. This will also just get cleaned down before the customer gets it back. Once it's all washed, been double checked and test drove, that'll go back to the customer. Got a big Luton van in here. Really super simple job this. This has got a puncture. The guys have blew it up just to get themselves back to this garage. Once I get a new tyre, that'll be getting collected Monday morning. Callum's just doing something on here. 2 rear springs on the little Audi. Good job, easy job?
Oh, not bad too.
Not too bad, not too bad for Cal. Cal's already put one in there. That one's a brand new one. You can see there. So that's where the spring was fractured there. Bottom end of it's just come off. Just a little pigtail, but obviously remember, it doesn't matter how much snapped off. Once it's fractured, it's MOT failure. You just change that one out and that'll be the pair done. It's always best to try if you can't change them in pairs. So if you're going to change the shocker, remember that shocker and the spring is doing exactly the same mileage as the other side. Change them in pairs, you know you shouldn't be getting a failure pretty soon. There was a Vivaro just on that ramp there for rear disc and pads, that's all done. Test driving now. This is a really good looking X5. Really nice colour, really nice spec. Someone's took the time to put extra bits of body kit on. This has had genuine rear disc and pads, so it had a really bad brake judder. Only fitting genuine disc and pads to this. Same as the Range Rovers. When stuff starts to get really heavy, we always try and fit if we can. Obviously in the customer's budget certainly. Fit genuine, then we know we're not going to get any problems. This has also got a water leak from the shark fin, which is getting more common. So the water's then coming in through the shark fin, and below that is actually a control module. It's filled that control module full of water. Anything to do with electronics and water, never ever mix, so that new module's there. This is just had the front pads and the heater resistor done. This one's pretty much all done now. I think it's just test drive, get the car washed, and then we're going to give that back to the customer. Eventually, after a long wait, the mirrors for the G-Wagon have come, because that one's looking really sorry for itself. So these ones are the newest style, but they've got the same mounting bracket just here. So they should just fit straight on, and we'll get the indicator wired in to the one on the A pillar there. We'll take a little walk around the car park, see what's happening there. Like I say, it's later on in the day, so a lot of things have gone out now. The Mercedes pickup truck was in for an airbag light. This one here, pass, can't remember what that was for. That was, sorry, that was in for exhaust, definitely. This one was in for an engine management light. This car's made a spectacular return again. These are also common for the steering shaft. So when you're driving, if you've got a Range Rover and it feels like when you turn like a 50 pence, it's normally the steering shaft's seized up. This is literally coming in for MOT in about 10 minutes once that S-Class is all done. This one here has just had a timing chain and a water housing. So they're starting to get a bit of a noise from the timing chain, which is on the gearbox end of the engine. So that chain's all done now, and we'll put the upgraded housing on with the solenoid in from the dealer. That's all done, ready to go. This one here, we're waiting for a soot sensor. So basically now, with diesels, there's maybe 4 or 5 more sensors on your exhaust. This one's got one towards the rear of the exhaust. It measures how much soot comes out the exhaust. So obviously when you had an old school diesel, you know, there'll be black smoke. Now it's so fine, it's pretty much invisible. So the sensor actually tells us how much is coming out of there. That sensor's currently on back order with Fiat. Hopefully if that comes in the next couple of days, we'll get that back to the milkman, so he can start delivering his milk. This one here, I think the parts possibly are here. If not, they'll be here. Hopefully for next week, we'll get the gearbox stuck into this. This was referred from another garage. So sometimes other garages work with each other. It's always best to work with other garages rather than just sort of fight each other, because they've spent a week, I think, can't get to the bottom of the fault. So they give it to us. I'm not saying we're going to fix it first time, but we'll have a look and cast our eye over and see if we can think of anything different to him. Another ambulance in for a starter motor. That's done, ready to go back. Get some more patients picked up. The recovery truck's been out a couple of times this week, but not too much. It's nice when it doesn't go out too much because I'm the only one who can drive it at the minute. I think that is about it. That's our van, the Can Phantom van. So obviously if you need a Can Phantom fitted to your vehicle to keep that secure, and you can't get time to get it in here, and you want us to come to you, Paul goes in the van, he'll go to your work or your house, wherever you want it done, or we'll go to another garage if it's in there getting some work done. We'll get it all fitted, get it programmed, show you how to work it, then Paul will just come back here. That was a quick tour of what we've basically done today. Like I say, we've caught us in the hop this week. It's been really, really busy. It's nice that we're starting to catch up with it, getting a couple of videos ahead now, rather than just sort of on a Wednesday night panicking and just chucking anything together. Like I say, I want to say thank you to all the people who have subscribed, but please keep doing it. Tell your friends subscribe, get on social media. Every time you see a video, if you can share it on your social media, any TikToks, Instagram, anything like that, the more you push it, the quicker we'll get that 10,000 and the quicker we'll give away a car. I think when we get to 5,000, we might have a cheeky little cash giveaway. I haven't decided on how much yet, we'll see how much is left in the wallet. But can't wait to see you next time for episode 16.